Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, welcome. So in today's video, we'll be following up on the Salon Talk video that I did called I failed 3 times opening up my own salon suite, and I wanted to leave you guys with more helpful tips that can help you out with keeping the doors open. It is very hard, it's very difficult, but in this video we will get into all the tricks, trades, and things I learned while almost being 2 years open with no hesitation and no hiccups. All right, you guys, so I'm going to give you my 12 life-saving tips that can help you from failing in a salon suite. So I definitely suggest to please take the time to write some of these tips down if you are a stylist right now in a salon suite, so you can incorporate it immediately in the salon. Or if you are a stylist that's in the future, then make sure you save this video so you can always come back and keep these tips to help you keep the doors open. Okay, tip number 1, create a budget and a savings plan. And the reason why you want to create a budget and a savings plan is because you want to know how is your money flowing, how much money is coming in and how much money is going out. Now, you always want to make sure the money that's coming in is higher than the money that's going out. So how you do this is you sit down and you take your books and you look at it. At this point, you want to look at your previous month to make an estimated decision of what the month in front of you could possibly look like. So you want to see how many customers have you received within that month, how much money did you receive for that month, how much money did you spend when it comes to the overhead of keeping the salon open. And this information will be the pricing of your salon suite, the pricing of products that is utilized to execute the service, if you need to replace any tools in the month coming up, then you want to put that in your budget for a one-time pricing, because once you have replaced those tools, you shouldn't have to replace it from any time moving forward. So tools will be considered like shears, combs, hair clips, flat irons, curling irons, anything that can be utilized multiple times on different clients that you don't have to replace weekly or monthly. Once you have the money put aside for those items, you can remove it from your budget because you don't have to replace it once you have purchased it. Now, FYI, my personal opinion, I say when you are buying items like that, spend your money wisely. Buy the items that has the best quality because it can last you longer and you can get more use out of it. And it always help with doing an excellent service, having quality tools and products. Okay, so I want to get into the savings part. And by having a savings, it's important because you want to put about 15% of the money you bring in into a savings to keep yourself from making irrational decisions when it comes to your business, which will be like putting services on sale so you can quickly get clients in your chair, or making decisions of buying low quality products because it's cheaper, not making upgrades to your salon suite to make it appealing to the eye of your clients. By not having a savings, it puts you in such a rut, and overall you want to be able to have money to go back to if you are going through a drought in the salon. All right, so tip number 2, having a high demand service, and also having a service that very few people do or only you do in your city or state or surrounding area. So when I say having a high demand service, my high demand service is my silk press. That service itself keeps people in my chair consistently. This is a popular service for Black women, so of course that is something I definitely want to offer. But my texture release service, this is a service that is in high demand of clients asking, but it's in low of stylists giving. So with this service, it gives me the opportunity of being one or the only stylist that does it in my area, but it's definitely requested by a lot of Black women of taking advantage of the texture release by having a service that only you do or very few stylists do. It gives you the opportunity to be great at this service because you're the only one doing it, so you'll constantly get people in your chair to do it. Also, you are the one that set the price and the tone of how much that service is worth, and also you are the one that in the long run, because you always want to look at the future when you're doing things, in the long run you will have the reputation for being the one doing that service, so it will also push you up in rank of being one of the top people to choose from. Okay, tip number 3, invest in high quality products and stay loyal once you find the products that works for you. So when you are searching around for products that you would like to bring to your salon, you want to make sure these products have a great reputation. You want to make sure that the brand is popular in some type of form. You want to make sure you have tried out all the products in your salon, either on yourself or on someone in your home, maybe your sister, your mother, your cousin, where you can give an honest review of how these products work. And overall, you want to make sure they're high quality products. High quality anything when you are charging high quality prices is important. Your products should be high quality. Your tools should be high quality. Your customer service should be high quality. The area that your client is going to should be safe and comfortable in a high quality environment. These are things that goes into mind when you are making your pricing as well. So you want to make sure you do that. Now, after you have narrowed down the products that you want to keep in your salon as your staple products, then you want to stay loyal to your products. You don't want to jump left or right, up or down, changing products consistently. No, stick to it, stay loyal to it, and also let your clients know it's important to stay loyal to brand, and also it's important to stay loyal to your stylists that have that same mindset, so you know exactly what is going into your hair. So tip number 4, keep a clean environment. And this is kind of self-explanatory, but it's very important. When you are doing the service, of course, it's going to get a little messy, but for sure when your client come in, everything should look clean. Everything should be in its rightful place, and it should look good and appealing to the eye. When you are doing the service, if you do have downtime when your client is under the chair, maybe to deep condition. With my deep conditions, it ranged between 15 to 20 minutes. Within that time, my clients do see me cleaning the shampoo bowl, cleaning up the area that we were in, putting back the products that I'm no longer using. Those are some of the things you want to do. Number 1, it lets your client know that being clean is something that is very important to you. Also, it lets you take control of your environment, because once you have a clean environment, you can move quicker. You know where things are. Everything is right there at your fingertips. But once everything is scattered, misplaced, or messy, then it slows you down anyway. So you want to always keep your area clean as much as possible. Tip number 5, stay in one space and do not move. Now, this is very important. I have heard this from plenty older stylists. Wherever you lay your roots is where you want to stay. You don't want to be that type of stylist that jumped from salon suite to salon suite to salon suite. No, you want to stay in one area, build in that area, be known from the people in that area, and people will consistently come back to you. Whenever you go to a different salon suite, you lose a percentage of your clientele, and that percentage can range between 3 to 5% of your clientele, and that can be a hard hit to the income. That can range from hundreds of dollars, between $100 to $300 a month. So that is a hard hit, and also something you will have to rebuild. So you want to make sure you stick and stay in one area and stay there until you want to make a bigger decision and a bigger change in your life. Maybe you want to open up your own salon suite. Maybe you want to open up your own salon. Those are the times that you should be considering moving. But jumping from a different salon suite to another one because you feel like, oh, I like the way this one look better than the one I'm at, or these prices are cheaper, anything of that sort, you will risk putting your business in a setback by making that change. All right, tip number 6. So you want to have a consistent schedule and a consistent open and close. So this is very important because you want to set the tone and you want to set the presence that you will always be here from this time to this time in these dates. And just because you are a small business, you don't want to treat your business as such. You want to take the opportunity to present your business just the way big corporations would do. So I want to use Target as an example. With Target, they have the set days that they are open and they have the set times that they are open. These days never change. This time never change. So that's the type of person you want to be. Set the time and the date and stick to it. Tip number 7, always check your inventory weekly. And I know this can be tedious, you guys, because sometimes I'll be so tired and I'll be wanting to just walk up out the salon, but I can't because I have made this now a routine. So it's just kind of embedded in me. But you want to always check your inventory. Check to make sure you stocked on the supplies for your week to come. Check to make sure your tools are good for the week to come. Check to make sure everything in the salon is where it's supposed to be for the week to come. I'm telling you, this will save you so much, so much, so much. You do not want to run out of products or anything while you on a client's hair. That is like actually scary. And on top of that, you don't want to run out of products as soon as you get in the salon and you only got maybe 10 or 15 minutes before your client is about to come, because that's quite scary as well. So you want to make sure by the end of the week you check your inventory, you look at your books to see what type of services are coming, and make sure you definitely have the products for those services. But also you just want to overall make sure you have your whole salon stocked. All right, so tip number 8, you want to check your tools and make sure you don't need to upgrade. So the tools that I consistently use in my salon will be my flat irons and my curling irons, my hair clips, my shears, and also my blow dryer. Those are the most common and popular things that I use to execute most of my services, right? So I always take out the time to check these items on a consistent basis to make sure I don't need to upgrade them or I need to purchase another one of the ones I have because it's about to die out or it doesn't work the same way or as effective as it did when I originally purchased them. So this is when the savings account come into such a play and come into such a factor, because you are pulled out of your savings account to purchase these items and to move forward with giving your excellent service. All right, so tip number 9, invest in your client's comfort and also in your comfort as well. So with this, you want to keep in mind when you think about the chairs that your client would sit in when you are doing their hair, if they're under the dryer, also the chair when you're washing their hair. Sit in these chairs to make sure they're sturdy, make sure they're comfortable, and they're easy to get in and out, because you want to make sure your clients is comfortable while they are in the salon with you for those couple of hours. Also for yourself, you want to make sure you purchase the right pair of shoes for you to stand up in. If you need to purchase a stool for yourself in the salon so you can sit down and stand up when it's necessary or needed, then get you a comfortable stool. But you want to make sure the environment is comfortable for everyone. Number 10, stay in the smallest salon suite. Decorate it really nice, neat, and clean, and then build your clientele. Now, this should have been number 1, because by staying in the smallest salon suite, that helps with keeping the money low that you spend out of your salon. Now, you may think to yourself, oh, I need more room. It's so small here. All these things. No, maybe you just need to declutter, open up space, and utilize your space differently. But I promise you, you guys, you want to keep the rent low, because by keeping the rent low, you are able to give yourself opportunity to breathe. You are able to put more money in your savings account, and you are able to keep your doors open longer, because you're not spending $300 or $400 for a salon suite weekly. You have to come up with the rent every single week. So if it's a difference between $100 a week, that makes a heck of a difference. That's a $400 a month savings. So don't be so eager to go to the biggest salon suite because you're thinking this has the most space, I could decorate it the best, and it looks so good. No, start small and build big on your own grounds. And what I mean when I say your own grounds, build big when you open up your own salon. But when you are in this salon suite, remember, these are not your salon suites. So you want to make sure you are making the best decision for your future, and also making the best decision for your present when it comes to your money. All right, so tip number 11, educate yourself and always stay loyal to your brand. So educating yourself is kind of self-explanatory. You always want to keep up with what is new, what's coming out. Is this something that I want to incorporate in my salon? If not, then ask yourself, why do you not want to do this? Just in case you have a client that asks for that service and you want to give them an answer to why you don't actually offer that service. Also, you can take time to educate yourself on the services that you do. Are there new techniques out there that maybe you are not aware of that you can learn? If so, then go get educated and take opportunities on downtime to make yourself better in your salon behind the chair. Also, you want to stay loyal to your brand. What that means is you always want to keep in mind, what was the reason I opened up my salon? My personal reason of opening up my To Go to Hands was because I wanted to build and always deal with healthy hair. So I think about the services that I give. I'm educating myself on those services and make sure I do it in the most healthy way. And also, I teach people how to have healthy hair when they are in my salon, and also how to take care of their hair when they leave my salon. So those are the two things you want to do. Educate yourself and stay loyal to your brand. All right, number 12, open yourself up and live outside of your comfort zone. With hair, it's very easy to get comfortable and to stick with one thing, but no, you always want to challenge yourself, expand yourself, and live outside of your comfort zone. And by living outside your comfort zone, this can be something that can be very easy. It doesn't have to be something like really, really challenging. So for example, I do silk presses all the time. So how I live outside my comfort zone is I also incorporate in coloring hair as well. By me coloring hair, this challenged me consistently every time someone sits in my chair, but it also partners good with the silk press, because naturally when someone get their hair color, they naturally want to press it out and see it straight as well. And always remember, living outside your comfort zone is where the money is. So when you challenge yourself and you open yourself to do more different services, and you become good and great at these services, then you open yourself up to make more money. And we all love that. So sometimes maybe a service, it takes you 3 to 4 months to master. Maybe a service, it takes you a whole year to master. You don't want to incorporate everything at one time. You want to take your time. Understand you'll be doing hair for a long period of time, so you don't have to rush and say, I do everything out there. No, you want to kind of create and build off of your niche, but you want to expand yourself in that way. Like I said, my overall money maker is silk presses, but if you look at all the other services I do, they kind of piggyback off of that service. So that's that. All right, you guys, so we're at the end of today's video. Thank you so very much for watching this video. I hope you learned something, and if you did, comment down below what you learned. If it was something that was left out of these 12 very great tips, then leave your tips down below so you can help other stylists with growing in the salon suite. And also remember, I have a part 2 to this video, so stay tuned and keep it updated for the part 2. And also, this is my first time doing a video this way, so let me know, you guys, down below. Do you like me doing the video with me recording myself, doing it face to face with you guys, or do you like it this way where I just do a voiceover in different clips of videos to catch your eye that way? But comment down below, because I need that information, you guys, please, so I know how to present videos to you guys. And thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to drink your water for healthy hair, skin, and nails, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.